You know, they can get caught up in that. Scriptures clearly tell you it's false prophets, man. You know? So from knowing that, you should, if you sincere, you know, you truly trying to find out the right thing, you should be like, damn, now who is the false prophets, man? You know? Who could them men be? You know? Because when you first come in, you think it's all of it sounds pretty similar, man. You know? But then as you dig deep, once you studying daily, you start to see, well, that don't sound right. For me personally, I found the name first, man. You know, I heard of the name, and then I started hearing somebody teaching another name. I'm like, what? So I go back to my source, and I'm like, hold on, what you say the name was again? Yeah, what's this dude talking about? Oh yeah. And then because the Men of Great Millstone show you how to go into words, okay? Then you know what that word meant. I'm like, oh man, he completely off. You know, studies workmen that needed not to be ashamed. Oh, yeah. You know? Go ahead, brother.
Romans 16 verse 17. Now I beseech you, brethren, mark them which cause divisions and offenses, contrary to the doctrine which ye have learned, and avoid them.
Yep, contrary to the doctrine which ye have learned, and avoid them, man. So, hey, yeah, whoever did that video with them guns, man, brothers marking you, man, telling the newcomers, the new what they call them, proselytes, you know, to not follow them men, man. You know, and I was talking to the brother earlier because he's seen it, and it sounds like COINTELPRO. Scriptures, we say we're not ignorant of Satan's devices. That's one of his devices, man. Setting up false groups. Because why would you do that? You know, who promotes that in Israel, man? You know, because first you don't want to put your brother in harm's way. First of all, because that's exactly what you would be doing. You know,
they don't understand the intelligence community and the depths of their wickedness, man. I'm talking about amongst these Edomites, man. The depths that this government will go to overthrow a group, man, any group, man. And they infiltrate each and every group, man. And please believe they have a hand in every group out here, man. In the United States of America, man. You know?
Yeah, and that's why we don't. Hey, we ain't taking orders from Esau, man. We don't have a 501c3 charter, man, because we supposed to preach the words of the Lord. You know, we commanded to preach the words of the Lord, man. That's right. You know, without nobody else in this thing. We don't have gimmicks. We out here strictly with the word, man. You know, because what? Then your spirit gonna gravitate to that. If you of the elect, we not seeking at all. We ain't in this thing just for numbers, man. If we was, we would have dinner plates out here. You know, but it's not about that. Okay, can you get that, bro?
Okay. This is 2 Timothy chapter 2, verse 15. Study to shew thyself approved unto the Most High, a workman that needeth not to be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth.
See, we trying to rightly divide the words of truth, man. You know? Hey, we thank the Lord that we was entrusted with with this great word, man. You know? So, hey, we studying to show ourselves approved, man. We workmen that need not be ashamed. Because at the end of the day, them men that's claiming to be these top teachers, they're gonna be ashamed, man.
Yeah, that's right.
Because, hey, watch, you'll see, man. Mark our words, man. When the mark of the beast, the chip starts to come out, these men who seems to be somebody now, you know, they're gonna be shown to be false prophets in them days, and they're gonna feel the shame. They're gonna feel that shame right before they death, man. You know? Because their congregation gonna leave them.
That's right.
Go ahead, brother.
If I could say this too, they're gonna be ashamed because they've been leading their congregation astray the whole time. You know, when they were supposed to be preparing the people for great tribulation, all right, they haven't been doing their job, man. You know, so when that time comes, they're gonna be completely taken by surprise. You know. And not only that, a lot of their congregation is going to get the mark of the beast, man. You know?
Yep.
That's why, if I can read this precept, there's Romans chapter 14, verse 13. It says, let us not therefore judge one another anymore, but judge this rather, that no man put a stumbling or an occasion to fall in his brother's way.
Yep. You know? So you're not supposed to put a stumbling or occasion to fall in your brother's way, man. That's a huge offense, man.
Right.
You know? Hey, and that's what, hey, you ain't learned from the scriptures, man. That this is what they do when they start to cling to their own mind.
Yep.
And then now the whole nation is in trouble. You ain't learned from slavery, yo? Damn. At what point is you gonna get it right? See, but now the times the Lord requiring, because the scriptures talk about at the times when we was in ignorance, the Lord winked that, man. But now he requires all men to repent. All men have to follow that, you know, roughly paraphrasing. Right? All men have to follow the ways of the Heavenly Father. Right. You know, because now is the time when he about to usher in the kingdom. Yep. So if you ain't get it right now, you just gotta learn it after death by pain, man. You know? Go ahead, brother.
1 Corinthians 11 verse 18. For first of all, when ye come together in the church, I hear that there be divisions among you, and I partly believe it. For there must be also heresies among you, that they which are approved may be made manifest among you.
See? Read that again, bro. That scripture.
1 Corinthians 11 verse 19. For there must be also heresies among you.
There must be heresies among us. It must be heresies in this thing. This is what I'm saying. The Lord has these different camps set up for a reason. You know? It must needs be heresies. Why?
That they which are approved may be made manifest among you.
See, that they be approved may be made manifest among you. What do we just get? You know, the workmen that rightly divide the word of truth, man. Study to show yourself approved. You know, it's going to be proven. You know what's going to be proven? The men that was strictly teaching what the Lord said teach, and then he gonna confirm the words of his prophets, man. You know? And then the ones who was teaching contrary, those the ones that's teaching them heresies, they gonna be showing that they ain't the men. You know? Hey, man, the Lord speaks by his prophets. The whole, all these people on this side, man, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and whoever hearkens to this message, man, you should be trying to seek out who the true prophets of the Lord is, man. You know? You know, no matter how you really feel about it, man. Hey, the Lord ain't bending according to your wants and your will, man. You gonna bend to the Lord's wants and wills, man.
That's right.
You know, it's a lot of things that we didn't know about coming into this thing, man. You know? Hey, some men fell out, you know, well, let's say the women, you know, they believe that you only supposed to have one woman, man. You know? So just because they don't agree with that, they're gonna throw the whole scriptures away, man.
Yep.
You know? like the Lord was unrighteous or something. Who do they think they are? The pride. This is what we're talking about.
The flat earth. You know? Some people fell out the truth because they believe the earth is flat.
What does that have to do with your salvation, man? Hey, man, if the scriptures ain't tell you that, then why are you even saying it? You know? Worry about things that concern your salvation, man.
Right.
You start to hear men doing that, trying to sound all smart. Oh, I graduated from the Hebrew Israelite thing. What? Yeah. Man, this is the book of life, man. This right here is all that we need, man.
That's right.
You know, so if you start seeing dudes like that, hey, look, I don't care if I liked him at the time. Oh, he's tripping. Yeah. You know, you got, hey, look, he's smart. I can't listen to that no more. You know? Go ahead, brother.
2 Peter 2 verse 12. But these, as natural brute beasts, made to be taken and destroyed, speak evil of the things that they understand not, and shall utterly perish in their own corruption.
That's right, man. You got people speaking evil of things that they understand not, man. Just because they don't understand it, now we gotta be rapists, man. Because you can't get the breakdown. Because the Lord ain't open your eyes to see it, man. Ain't none of us rape no woman. Excuse me. But they want to call us rapists because they can't see it, man. Yep. You know? But that's what the men of the Lord has to go through, man. We have to suffer that shame like Yahweh Shai suffered that shame, man.
Right.
You know? We got to carry that cross if we want the kingdom, if we want to be joint heirs. That's why the apostles, hey, they gloried in that persecution, man. They counted it all joy that they could suffer shame for the name of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man.
That's right.
You know? Was you done on that? A little more. Go ahead, brother.
Verse 13. And shall receive the reward of unrighteousness, as they that count it pleasure to ride in the daytime. Spots, they are blemishes, sporting themselves with their own deceivings while they feast with you.
Exactly, man. Hey, and they big them own selves up, man. You know? Oh, because then you got some other people that agree that we all hate Great Millstone. You know? So just because this little clown agrees, now y'all feel better about yourselves, man. You know? Hey, but you ain't nothing but a bunch of scoffers, man.
That's right.
You just playing your part. We understand that. You're not hurting us. You know? We understand that these things must needs be.
That's
Right. Okay? It has to happen like that, man. You know, so hey, while you understand, you gotta prepare yourself for that. You gotta prepare your minds for that, man. That you may, and your number might be called, man. Where now they directly pinpointed at you. You know, especially if you you seek to if you